And we never know when God is going to pull the plug. If we would know that we only have an hour of time today, many of us would do things or go to people or say things to people that we know that we should have done. We would go back and try to fix it. But because we think we have time, and we think that we have time, our own time, we take time for granted. And as I sat there and I listened to this man, I thought about time. I look back on time and I think about time. How did I use my time? The Bible says, redeem the time.
All right. Yeah.
Redeem the time. Use it wisely, respectfully, because time waits on no one. And so I thought about time. I just kept hearing the word time. What time? Is it time to go home? Somebody says it's time to eat. It's time for a change. We talk about time. It's time for a miracle. It's my time for a blessing. It's time. We're dealing with time. But we also deal with time with season. Time and season run hand in hand. Amen. And God began to speak to me about time. He says, well, people use time incorrectly. When you have time with your family, you ought to use that time for your family. When you're on season job, it's not time for you to be talking about God on season job. We got time mixed up. It's a time to cry and it's a time to laugh. And Ecclesiastes said there's a season for everything. There's a time. When you should be laughing, you should be crying. There's a season, and so many of us are in the wrong season. I told someone, wouldn't it look strange if I was standing outside in the summertime with a fur coat on? That would look kind of strange. It's 100-degree weather and I'm in a fur coat. The question is, what season is it in your life? And since I am dealing with time, and since time deals with season, I better be careful how I use my time. And I better be careful how I deal with my season. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. For we live in where people think that God hath forgotten. And since I'm on God's timetable, I better be careful how I use my time and what I do with my time. My wife said to me last night, she said, well, we need to start working with Jay on his lessons and his reading. I say, set the time. Because if we don't set a schedule or a time, then we're gonna misuse time, because there's a time to watch TV, there's a time to pray, there's a time to eat. Hey, we got to get back on time. Many of us are suffering because we use our time wrong. And your time, the season going to tell how you use your time. Look what it says. In verse 7, you don't have to worry about reading, woman of God, because you said something other day. You shouldn't have to read. You can take a seat. I got it. Because you know I'm a bear. God sent me a reader. Amen. I hear real good. God says start 09 off right. Hey, thank you. Amen. You are the armor bearer. You shouldn't have to read. You shouldn't have to read. That's right. Amen. That's right. Be not deceived. Be not, say it with me, deceived. God is not mocked. You can mock me, you can try to fool me, you can try to fool America, you can try to fool your work, you can try to fool your wife, you can try to fool your husband, but you can't fool God. Amen. Be not deceived, for God is not mocked. All right. Make fun of me, you can make fun of your pastor, your job. God is setting up on our job every day. They got on this big screen. Big brother is watching you. Big brother is watching you. On cameras cannot lie. God is the biggest camera in this system. He's watching us every step we do, everything that we do. He's watching us. Somebody said, well, Okay, he's watching me. Well, if you know God is watching you, wouldn't that make you want to do the right thing?
Amen.
Since God is in control of time, and God's going to tell you about your time when you get to your season. He said, be not mocked, for God is not deceived. For whatever a man sow, here we go. What you doing with your time? Whatever you sow, people say all the time, I don't know why I'm not getting nowhere. You ain't doing nothing with your time. Time is meant to be managed in a respectable way so that you can have a good season.
All right.
A farmer works hard. Planting.
Yes, yes.
Oh, shuck, good God Almighty. So that he can have a good. Y'all ain't talking. Y'all going. I should have to. So whatever you sowing.
All right.
Don't be surprised when it pop up.
That's right. That's right.
I'm in debt. You sowed the seed. So read the harvest.
Yep.
I'm going to talk to you a minute. See, I want you to understand that you got to back up and watch what you do with your time.
Yes, yes.
Because your son is going to tell you about your season.
That's right.
He's quiet today. I tell you, see, if you worship God in spirit and truth, you'll have a good season.
Amen.
Whatever you sow, he will also reap.
Yes, yes.
So really we can answer our own question. Why I'm in that season? Why is oranges in my life? Why is frustration in my life?
All right.
Why is pain in my life?
Right.
Because I've sowed that seed.
Yes.
You are in control of your sowing.
That's
All
right.
right. All right.
You can change your life right now. You can tell yourself, this year I'm going to start off worshiping God, right? I'm going to start off positive. I'm going to start off sowing some good seeds. I'm going to start off saying good things instead of bad things. I'm going to start off good in 09.
All right.
Because at the end of 09, I don't want to make another resolution that I'm lying to God. I want to have a request that's been answered.
All right.
So you tell me whatever I sow, I'm going to reap.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Many of you this year, God said your healing is in your soul.
Yes.
Oh, it's quiet.
All right.
I was sitting in the hospital the other day, and God said, really, a lot of people don't have to be here, but they have sold diabetes into their system.
All right. Come on.
Yes, sir. Right.
I said, what do you mean, God? He said, I don't wish nobody to be here. Saints, when you sitting down eating, you can keep yourself from being on dialysis this year.
That's right.
I'm trying to help you.
That's right.
Amen.
You tell yourself, I'm going to be healthy this year. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take out some time for myself, and I'm going to heal me.
That's right.
Amen.
Because you're the one going to be in that hospital, nobody else. People come visit you, but you the one standing there with the leaves in it.
That's right. That's right.
You got to tell yourself,
Yeah. Pardon.
I'm not going to abuse myself this year. I'm not going to abuse myself. I've sowed these seeds. Then you want people to feel sorry for you. Think about it for a few minutes. Man don't work, you don't eat.
Right.
Anybody here work? What happened at the end of work day? You expected what?
Paycheck.